haul to show you. I would first like to get into the most exciting part of the haul, in my opinion. Earlier this week, I mentioned that we did some traveling this weekend to my sister's baby shower and to visit my brother-in-law. We had a chance to stop in Kingston, New Hampshire and visit the Butterfly Reflections Inc. physical location. If you're not familiar with them, I'll leave a link to their online store down below. I order from them occasionally. I have a couple of other hauls if you go back into, if you're interested, if you go back into my long playlist of haul videos, but I had never actually been to the physical store, and it is in my state, but it is a good hour and a half away, so we don't get that way very often. So when we knew we were going to be kind of near there this past weekend, we made a definitely priority to get there as soon as we possibly could. During the course of our day, I didn't have a lot of time. We got there maybe 45 minutes before the store closed, but I still had a blast. I had my daughter with me. I had my bestie with me. It was fun. It was overwhelming. There was almost too much stuff in the store. Almost every brand of paper crafting that you could possibly think of. They had gorgeous doodlebug stuff. They had a whole wheelie rack and then a whole wall display of lawn fawn. I could have done some serious damage there, but I did try to rein it in on a little bit of a budget. It also happened that this was the grand reopening of Butterfly Reflections because they just moved to a larger location. So they were doing a bit of a little celebration. So I will show you what we got. Everybody that went into the store got a little free gift. Oh, and I got to meet the owner as well. I believe her name is Vanessa. She's quite lovely. And everyone got a little gift. This little adorable little stamp set from Heffy Doodle called Sticky Friends. Crafty friends stick together because of all the glue. And my friend got one of these too. She's not a stamper. I don't know what she's going to do with hers, but she was excited about it. I picked out to purchase something. This has been in my Hallmark scrapbook shopping cart, so somebody's going to have to remind me to take it out before I place my order. I figured while I was there, this is the new release from Sunny Studio. This is the Silly Sloths stamp set. Sloths. Little bit of a speech problem today. This is the Silly Sloths stamp set. These are absolutely adorable. And of course, plenty of different sentiments that you can build. And then I grabbed the coordinating dies with this, and I'll show you the prices. So you get a little bit of a deal at Butterfly Reflections. So I picked this up, and then I grabbed 2 sets from Hello Bluebird. Now this is a brand that's new to me, but I'm not unfamiliar with them. They've kind of been on my wish list, one of those brands that I keep meaning to get to, keep meaning to check out, and just hadn't been to their website yet. But I saw them at the store, and this is one of the stamp sets that has been on my wish list to make a lot of masculine cards. And I have a lot of like camping, outdoorsy themed pattern papers that I wanted to use this with. And this is called Fishin' Hole, which is really nice. And here's the price, pretty reasonably priced, $15+ and then I grabbed the coordinating dies, and this was the real shocker to me at how reasonably priced the coordinating dies are. $10.77. Normally, and it's been my experience that the dies are always much more expensive, you know, at least by maybe twice as much as the stamp set. So boy, you could have knocked me over with a feather when I looked at this on the shelf, and I was like, really? There must be some sort of pricing mistake. That's less than $11, but nope, that is the price. So I'm really looking forward to using this. It feels like a nice stamp made in the United States. So I will definitely have to let you know how this goes. New brand. And then I also grabbed the Unicorn Tails set. Really cute. Of course, I need more unicorn stuff, like I need a hole in the head, but these were so cute. And this little unicorn laying down is what really did it for me. And then here's the price, and then I grabbed the coordinating dies on that as well. And they were even less expensive than the other one. Just crazy. I had no idea that they were that inexpensive. I'm tickled pink to have a new brand and to have it be really reasonably priced. So If you're looking to get into something that's pretty economical, they have tons of different ones. These are just the two that I grabbed. Again, I was trying to keep it to a budget. I went a little bit over budget. I did end up putting some stuff back. I did have a couple of Lawn Fawn sets in my hand during the course of the shopping expedition, and I did end up putting it back. I hope that someday I can go back again. It really was a lot of fun. I did a post on my Instagram, which is going to be... My Instagram will be linked down below, but I did a post after we left the store, and I have a picture of the store on there if you're interested in having a look at what I saw when I first walked in. So these are what I bought, and then when I went to check out, I got a free stamp set because I spent over $50. So this is from Catherine Pooler Designs, from her stamp of approval. I've never had anything Catherine Pooler before, so this was kind of exciting. And this is called Butterfly Notes. Just a pretty stamp set here with butterfly shadows, and this little one you could color here. I'm not sure if I'll use that or not. This might go to a giveaway, but I'm glad to be holding it. I can at least tell that this is a really nice quality, so if I'm interested in anything in the future, I will I will snag that. And then I got to pick a free 6x6 pad of paper from a big box of pad of paper, and I grabbed this set from My Favorite Things. This is the Fresh Squeezed Chevron 6x6 paper pack, and I won't do a flip through because you can see all the different colors here. But I thought that was fun and kind of summery coming up because I'm working on a lot of my summer crafts. Anyway, so that is my haul of purchase stuff and free stuff from the Butterfly Reflections physical location in Kingston, New Hampshire. I had a blast. I hope that someday we can return. But definitely check out their website if you're not familiar with them already. And if you happen to be in New England, consider stopping by if you're ever in the area. Okay, so the next things that I have to show you, I have a couple of just small little store things to show you. One of them is from... laughably, Hobby Lobby. Just my daughter and I were in the area and had a few minutes to kill, so we just ran in. From the clearance section, I just grabbed this really fun pineapple washi tape. I use washi tape mostly to hold my dies down when I'm die cutting, as you know. And just I like fun, pretty cheap washi tapes to look at while I'm doing that. I grabbed this package of envelopes. Our number 9 white envelopes, just because I want to work on making some tall cards coming up here, and I wanted some coordinating envelopes. And I also grabbed from Ranger Aqua Tinsel Embossing Powder because it is beautiful. I'd never seen that color before, and I just had to have it and add it to my stash. I don't really have any immediate plans for this, but it does remind me of mermaids and kind of ocean sort of fantasy. So I thought that it was a good season to grab this as we're headed into summer paper crafts for me. And the next thing that I have to show you actually comes from, silly enough, our local pharmacy. I went in, I dropped my daughter off at karate last week, and I had a good 45 minutes to kill, so I went down the street to the pharmacy to pick up my prescription, and I was just wandering around, and they have a little craft department. It's mostly like yarns and needle stuff, but they have a couple of different things, so I grabbed it. I think I've probably shown these before in a different video just because they were so cute. These tiny little buttons. I'm going to use these in the shaker card, which you will see once I actually make it, but I just thought those were super cute, and they were really cheap too. I grabbed this set of star sequin confetti here. They call them mixed spangles, assorted stars, just for other shakers, you know, because I don't already have 75,000 things, but I really like the color variety in this one, and you get a couple of different sizes. Just something fun. And then I grabbed two. They had a whole bunch of these, but I grabbed 2 of them, and they were on clearance. I didn't actually pay $2 a piece, but it's these chipboard, I'm going to guess laser cut, made in South Africa, scissors and mannequin chipboard laser cut things here, laser cut little frames with a dress form and these embroidery scissors. I grabbed 2 of them because I kind of want to use these on a shaker card and kind of put the buttons in there. I just thought it was really cool, really cute things. They put a whole pile of them there. I think they were only like 10 cents or something on clearance. I probably could have grabbed the whole pile. And the last thing I grabbed was from Royal & Langnickel. I grabbed this value pack of paintbrushes just to have on hand. I think this is only $1 or $2, just because my daughter and I do arts and crafts all the time, and although I do use kind of the lower end inexpensive stuff for my cards and my watercoloring and painting, I don't let my daughter touch those. We tend to use these cheap, you know, these inexpensive plastic ones. So just grabbed another pack of those, just really inexpensive. And then of course I grabbed my prescription while it was there, which I probably don't need to show you. So the last part of my haul so far that I want to show you is that I've been doing some Destash shopping. As you know, I have a couple of Destash videos up right now, stuff that I'm trying to destash. And what do I usually do when I destash something is I turn around and I buy somebody else's destash stuff. With the proceeds from those destash sales. It's a lot of fun to me, and it's a great way to kind of constantly be purging things that you're probably no longer going to use and bringing in something new or exciting. And incidentally, if you have a channel or if you do Destash sales or anything, you know, if it's a Facebook group or whatever, definitely let me know, because I would love to shop from you guys too. So let me link it down below or send me a private message or whatever. If you guys regularly purge your crafts as well and do destash, let me know. And also, I'm never opposed to trades either. You guys know what my favorite brands are and what's on my wish list and stuff. If you guys ever want to trade instead of just outright, go ahead and send me an email and we'll figure something out. So from a Facebook group from Destash, I grabbed from Honeybee Stamps this beautiful, I think it's called Beautiful Sentiment Set, Beautiful Life Sentiment set here from 2015. Just some really fun, lovey sentiments, and of course the coordinating dies. And it doesn't look like she ever used the dies. And it cuts the word and then it cuts the shadow, which would be fun to do kind of some layering with vellum or something like that. So that was a pretty good deal as well. This wasn't something that was on my wish list. I just saw it and it was such a good deal. I was like, you know what? I could always use some sentiments. And then of course what sealed the deal for me was it came with the dies. And next thing, this is a new brand to me. And this is a lot that I bought together. This is from Wild Rose Studio. This is not something that I had ever heard of. These adorable little stamps. Oh, it's not even on my desk. I want to say these are probably 3x4 stamps. These are from the UK. Not anything I'd ever heard of. Some of these are new, some of them are used. So these are very pretty clear stamps, and some of them I just absolutely fell in love with. And then the others I figured that I would just, you know, give away or destash or whatever. It was such a good deal for the whole lot of them. So we have this kitty cat right here, which is adorable. I'm showing you my favorite ones first. And then this dragon is probably my favorite, with the little mouse holding the gift on her tail here. My favorite. And then we've got this panda. And they have a lot of different elephant stamps as well. I'm not a super elephant person myself, but my mother-in-law is, so I thought I might make her a Mother's Day card. With one of the elephants and these teddy bears. And this one I'm having a hard time, because it's pretty stained, so I'm having a hard time seeing the graphic, but it's Bella with Friend. And Bella, from what I gather, is the name of the elephant, the artist's elephant. Bears on a swing. This one's really cute. And this one comes with a little sentiment. This is thinking of you. Bella with Teddy. This one is called Easter Bunny. It's adorable. And then this is, I think, Teddy with flowers. And then this is a Santa and Rudolph stamp. So really cute. And I'm actually, what time is it? Oh my gosh. I have to hurry up and finish this video because I want to stamp a couple of these out and take them with me to the softball game tonight so that I can do some coloring. Okay, so the last thing that I have to show you is, actually two more things that I have to show you. One of them, I finally got it. It's the Moody Unicorns stamp set from Goethe Steiner Designs. This was also someone's destash. It's not in the original plastic, but I don't think this has ever been used. This was a really good deal. I think it was only like $5 or $6. So I'll snag the coordinating dies for this at some point. I moved that on my wish list, but this is definitely one of my favorite unicorn things ever. Really excited to have that one. And last but not least, this is another new to me brand. I've heard of them, but I've never tried any of their products and I don't know too much about it. This is Fun Stamper's Journey, and I grabbed the Tattered Blooms stamp set. These are red rubber stamps, and then the coordinating dies to go with that as well. I thought that would be a really fun project for Leah to work on, because for some reason the red rubbers are a lot easier for her to use than the clear stamps. And then she can practice die cutting, and she can make flowers to decorate her projects and stuff. So again, that was another Destash thing. So that is it. That is my butterfly reflections, my Destash stuff, a couple of other random things. I hope that you have enjoyed. I'm going to have links to some pertinent stuff down below. If you have any questions or whatnot, let me know. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.